the last video of this chapter, we've got a different drawing for you. It's ground floor plan underscore rev4.dwg. And you'll recognize it. It's the floor plan we've worked on previously, the office floor plan with all the grids, dimensions, etc. Now, we need to zoom in on one of the little rooms in the floor plan. It's over here in the top left area. If you zoom in real close, you're looking for room EL4. So there's room EL4 there, like so. Now, go back to the Home tab on the ribbon as well, and you want to make sure that you're using the A010H room layer. So if you go to the drop down there, it's this one. It's up near the top. It's that one there that ends in room. It's the 010H room layer, okay? Now that we've got the layer sorted out, we're going to think about aligning some text. Now, there is some text with the room number up here already, but I'm going to utilize this little box here and show you how to align your text. Now, we're going to go to single line text up here. So there's single line text there. Now, just before we do that, though, we want to make sure that we're utilizing the appropriate text style. So let's have a look. We're using title layout 10 millimeters. It's not quite what we want, is it? Let's go to our drop down, and you'll notice we've got various styles available. And I think if we just go for Arial for now, that should work fine. So make sure you're using the Arial text style. Now, we're going to try and align our EL4 room label vertically in this little rectangle here. So go to the text flyout and select single line text. We're then going to right click and justify like we've done previously, and we're going to select align. It asks for the first endpoint of the text baseline. I'm going to use that endpoint snap there of the box, and then the second endpoint will be this one here on the box. Now, when you do that, if you look real close, there's a tiny little flashing cursor right down here. As soon as you start typing EL4, you'll notice the text appears. And it's single line text, so you just press enter once and then enter twice, and it aligns the text beautifully, vertically in the little label box where we wanted it to go. One problem though, the text doesn't fit in the box. So we ideally need to edit the text height. So I select the single line text, right click, and go to properties. At the moment, in our properties palette, the text here and the height is 367.87. That's a bit big. We want more about the 150 millimeters. It's a metric drawing, that should work. So 150 in there, I press enter. Hang on a minute. Why has that height not adjusted when I press enter? Now, the reason it hasn't adjusted is because it's not only aligned the text vertically, but that text height is defined by the alignment of the text along that line. So the height of the text also aligns going along the line that we specified. So that's not quite the tool that we want to use for our label in that box. So close the properties palette, and with the text still selected, just right click and erase that aligned text. Now we can use a different methodology here with single line text. We can do something a little bit more clever. So we're going to go back to our single line text again on the drop down there on the annotation panel on the Home tab on the ribbon. We're going to right click and justify, and we're going to go for MC, middle center. And it asks for the middle point of the text. We'll use a bit of our object snap tracking, hover over the midpoint there, hover over the midpoint there. As you come to the center of the label box, you'll see there's our intersection. Click, and now it's asking for the rotation angle of the text. Now, normally you'd accept 0 because you want horizontal text. You don't want horizontal text this time. So let's put in 90 degrees. We want it rotated through 90 degrees and press enter. Now the cursor appears in its normal orientation, you'll notice. So there's our text there like so. So we type in EL4 like so, press enter once and then press enter twice, and it's a bit small. Now, the reason it's a bit small is we need to resize the text. Let's zoom in. You'll see it's rotated, but it's kind of tiny. So let's get in there and select that text. Right click, go to properties, and you'll see it's a height of 4.5 millimeters. It's a little bit small, 4.5 millimeters. So we click there, change that to 150, press enter, and you can see it's got rather large on the screen. So if I close the properties palette and roll back on the wheel now, you'll notice that that EL4 room label fits beautifully in our little label box. Hit escape, and that's how you align your text in your AutoCAD drawings.